past, but then jump into the bag. They ain't coming, I saw the whole thing coming. Ain't past, but then jump into the bag.
We don't have a fucking opening graphic, but that's all right. Welcome to We Are Something Else.
We are something else.
Episode 215. Hard times. And you would think that with a month off, we would have it all together. All right, welcome back. Hey, happy 2025. Happy Black History Month. Welcome back, guys. Oh my God, where's everybody been? What's everybody been doing? Let's talk. CB, what's good with you, bro?
Been surviving this DMV winter that we've been having. We got snow for the first time in forever, and this shit decided it didn't want to leave until just a few days ago, pretty much. And you better imagine I got right back out on the golf course as soon as I was allowed to. So yeah, then it iced overnight, like woke up to just a sheet of ice across my car, had to scrape all that up before I could get on the road. So I'm ready for some warmer weather, bro. Me and E Rich, I want to say you'd be involved in this too, but I know me and E Rich got a message a little while ago that we're really excited about. So it's time to get some golf in, bro.
Bet. Okay. What's good with you, bro?
Shit, it's like we never left. Listen, man, we got that Cali winter out here, rain, if you will, and as many people know, we went through the LA fires. So in essence, it is good on one hand, and the other hand, it's not good, because what happens when you have a lot of fires in a lot of areas? What happens after the fire, and then you put water on top of that? You almost kind of create another disaster. But here we are. But luckily at the end of the day, nobody I know lost their life. I did have a couple of people that did lose their homes in the Altadena fire. So, it is what it is. And you just pray for them, and hopefully shows like this to kind of keep their spirits up, because we like to have a good time and do what we do.
Absolutely.
Listen, man, I'm glad to be back, ready for the shenanigans.
All right, absolutely. Sammy, it is out of our, let's say it's the first Thursday of the month. It is a Baddie Behavior. Sammy, Happy New Year. Welcome back. How's everything?
Yeah. Everything is moving and grooving as best as it can. I'm surviving, living.
Look, that's all we can do. I mean, we are back. Well, I was about to say something else, but let me say things are, look, we've been off for a month. A lot of people think that may be too much time to be off, but when your mind is constantly working and you are constantly challenged doing things, and we all just, we made a big commitment last year to just crank out content, and we did what we did. So it's time to gotta take that big power break. And we normally take another one in the summer, but until then, we'll be here majority of the weeks, Thursdays. Let's see. Tia, welcome in. Dave J, Anissa, Dimitri, Kendall B, Geraldo, Risa, Britt Lachelle. Good to see everyone. All right. Yeah. So things have been good. 2025 Black History Month. January, we saw another inauguration. Well, some of y'all saw. I didn't see it. I didn't cut it on, but you know what's going on here. It's just papers being signed left and right in DC. But look, speaking of papers being signed, we're back. Our lease has been renewed here at YouTube and at Gen X TV, where you can also find us. Where pretty soon we will definitely be giving you that live show. So stay tuned. Lisa, good to see you. Stay tuned for all the details coming up. So with all that, I was getting ready to say something. I forgot it. Oh, well. Some muscle memory.
Act like we never left.
Back like we never left. It's good to be back. Good to see everybody. All right. Let's just get to it. Let's wrap. I know I'm forgetting something, but it'll hit me, and I'll just interrupt one of y'all, and we'll just talk about it. Beautiful. So where do we lead off? Let's start off with this. Kind of not so breaking news as of yesterday. It was quiet for a while. We really wasn't sure what was happening, but we got the word that Irv Gotti has passed away. He did pass away yesterday, and like I didn't know how this would affect me personally, because I think a lot of people just see Irv on the outside and just think Murder Inc., always next to Ja Rule. Like, you just don't know a lot of the work that Irv did. So first of all, he was 54 years old. Like, that's a decade away, from some of us, right? That's starting to knock on the door, right? So 54 years old. I'm going to use the word music mogul. 2 words, music mogul. He was a mogul. Pioneer, Irv Gotti, passed away yesterday. Cause of death, still unknown. It was rumored that he had another stroke. We know about 5 or so months ago, he did have a confirmed stroke. We saw him walking with a cane. But this go around, don't know yet. Still no cause of death yet. But speculation, complications, maybe from another stroke. All right. Irv, mostly known for starting Murder Inc. Like, for a lot of the younger folks, Murder Inc. But actually, Irv was major in the kind of resurgence in the 90s of Def Jam Records. As A&R, we want to know what he did? Well, look, he went out and signed Jay-Z. He's responsible for bringing Jay-Z to Def Jam. DMX, Ja Rule, Ashanti, Lloyd, and amongst other people. But Jay-Z alone, DMX alone, who a lot of people didn't want signed. They were confused by that. But Irv did go on to executive produce X's first album, As Dark and Hell Is Hot. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of hidden gems about Irv Gotti. Also responsible for the Cardi B and Steve Madden deal. And if you watch BET the last couple years, he was also responsible for those, I think it was called Tales, where he brought a lot of music videos to life in short story form. That was his project. Obviously, again, crazy success, founder of Murder Inc. Records, where here we go. A lot of people don't know the original Murder Inc. Jay-Z, DMX, Ja Rule. That was the group Irv wanted to put together with those 3. And there's a couple records out there in the atmosphere with those 3 on it. But Egos, I think, became the downfall of that becoming a possibility of a super group. So, but you got a couple dope songs out there. Also said Crazy Success of Murder Inc. Also a producer. So writer, producer, like Irv has his bones in the game. Kay Danielle, good to see you. Irv has made his bones in the music industry. Dimitri, did I say what's up to you? What's up, Dimitri? Real estate Poppy. So I don't know. Let's go around. Talks about anything. I mean, I know the ladies love Ashanti, and as of late, Ashanti is all in the news with, I think, baby number 2 on the way, perhaps. And she's had last few years she's had a battle with Irv trying to get her masters back. So, but anyways, let's talk about Irv. What your thoughts about this? CB.
It would help if I would come off of mute. But yeah, it's wild because I always just associated Irv with all the Murder Inc. stuff, and like I always really thought that it was 50 Cent that really ended the whole Murder Inc. thing. But in was funny reading up on some of the articles prepping for the show tonight, and them talking about how, you know, it was the legal battle and all that. They wanted to disassociate. I was like, I don't remember it that way. But recently, you know, all the Irv stuff that had been front and center for me had been really related to Ashanti, and some of that. So
after that Drink Champs interview.
Yep. And, you know, actually seeing her and Nelly really just rekindle everything and bring back what most of us got to see in like the 2000s and everything, you know. So I really just hope that Irv's resting well, and that, you know, he made peace with everything that you know, he would have been fighting down here, because it just seemed like maybe the last couple of years were pretty rough. So he definitely has a lot of success and a lot of things to celebrate. And hip hop really wouldn't be what we know it to be today without a lot of his influence. You know what I mean? That cannot be understated. But it does seem that 54 years young, bro, years young. So if it was like, as some people have reported, like a diabetic related stroke, you know, just serves as a reminder for, you know, people to get their health together and, you know, get your mind right and all that. So, you know, prayers to his family and everybody impacted, because 54 is too young, man. That's too young.
Yep. Sammy.
Rest well to her. Kind of like CB, I hadn't really heard anything about him going on outside of the podcast, and then the battle with Ashanti. He got some great people together. I'm gonna give him that. He definitely got some hit makers, and he knew music. So rest well to him. Hopefully, again, he made peace with everything he had going on, and take care of yourselves. That's very important. He was really, really young.
Hey.
I think it was just, for me, it's about the music. Like you said, the stories that he told of like younger hip hop days, if you will. And if you remember those times and understand like egos back then, right? Of a Jay-Z, a DMX, you know, and what hip hop was, not just even with the egos, like the fact that he was able to see certain things in certain people. That's what it was. So I take it for, you got to realize, like, if he died as early as he did a lot in the short amount of time that he was here on this earth. You dig? So I think you also got to look at it as that. So, you know, we talk about everybody getting their health up, but you know, hopefully the time that you do spend on here, you put a good stamp on it. We all got our flaws and all that stuff, and we can talk about the stuff that he, you know, the bad stuff, but, you know, at the end of the day, what's going to keep your name around is the good stuff. You dig? So kind of stay on the path. I think you'd be all right.
Yeah. He had also recently, a couple years ago, sold his masters for $300 million. So he wasn't hurting for money, no matter what anybody says. But so what? Another thing too. So we know that we won't get too much into the beef stuff, because maybe we'll do something with that in another show. But we know that the beef that 50 and Ja had in the 2000s, right? This has surpassed the DMX beef and the Jay-Z beef, but this was the 50 Cent and Ja Rule beef was big in early 2000s. And I don't know where they were prior to this, but 50 is we know 50's a troll as of late. And I will say this, it was kind of tasteless what 50 did on his social media yesterday, taking a picture with a tombstone and saying something about Irv. It was right? Like, how is that affecting your money nowadays? And here's the thing. So, like, some people just never get out of that moment. Like, when your day to day is affected by somebody else who really ain't thinking about you. Grown ass men, grow up. He had 300 million of his own. You got whatever you got of your own, and it's all for clickbait, social media. For what? For what? Whatever. But that's who 50 is. That's what he chooses to do. So whatever. Next. Oh, let's talk about this. So sticking with music, and not knowing what people have done in the industry, perhaps. This past weekend was the Grammys, which, I watched. I was a little entertained, and it kind of went the way we all knew it was going to go with the awards. We knew it was going to be a big year for Kendrick Lamar, just because of the beef with him and Drake. We knew that was going to happen, and leading off in halftime Super Bowl, it's perfectly set up for him, right? We also knew, I mentioned this to a couple folks, that this was probably the Beyonce makeup Grammys for missing out on some of her albums of the years that she probably should have won or been nominated for, right? But couldn't that have been predicted? So Babyface is walking on, when you walk the red carpet and they have all the reporters out there, when you have all the reporters out there and you just want to get it, and they want to get interviews. So Babyface being interviewed by the Associated Press. Two young enough ladies of the Associated Press one of them asked him a question about just R&B and like the fusion of R&B and pop these days. And as he begins to answer the question, you can see the other reporter kind of start getting uncomfortable, and she's fidgeting, trying to do something. And the next thing you know, I have a picture of, is her chaperone, but is walking by. This is one of the newest artists that is up for Artist of the Year or Best New Artist of the Year award. Like, she's walking, and I guess they have to grab the interview. They want to get that interview. So while Babyface is answering the question, chaperone is walking by, and then the other girl starts calling her. Babyface stops, looks over, is like, I want to do that? Go do that. And just walks off, right? But the disrespect, behind all of it. Now, where's my notes? Because Babyface has over 16 number one pop records. Just pop alone. Countless probably number ones in R&B charts, and not to mention probably some good Billboard numbers of his own. Talking to a music mogul. I just used that word with Irv Gotti. Man, you're talking about a real music mogul right here who's written countless amounts of tunes, songs for all genres. Picking this guy's brain is something you should be blessed to have in front of you. The knowledge this guy has, who's still going. Living legend in front of you. But you want what's hot. It may not be here tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow. Let's talk about it. Sammy, thoughts on? First of all, did you see it when it happened? Thoughts?
I didn't see it. I don't watch the Grammys. I don't watch any award shows. Unfortunately, I just catch the little clips when they come on social media, but I hadn't been on social media too much. But hearing you explain it, it's really sad as hell. I just think that the younger generation, they don't explore music at all anymore. I think they just listen for a beat. They really don't care what people saying. They really don't care who made what, who produced it, who, where this came from, the history behind it. They really don't care. They just want those quick fixes. And it quite frankly pisses me off. I went on a rant the other day about how they gentrifying chopped and screwed music, slow and reverb. What the hell is that? So somebody got to give these kids a history lesson. I think they need to start adding music history somewhere in the schools, because that was definitely a legend. I would have passed out at that opportunity. That's crazy.
Right. And I thought for a second maybe they didn't know him, but they apologized as they were kicking him off. CB.
Yeah.
And who the hell is Chaperone?
I got another quick story about her after Egos.
I'm not going to be the one to pronounce her name correctly first on this show. I'm not going to be that one to do it. So we're just going to keep going with Chaperone.
That's what it sounds like.
This is like, it's just a classic example of like just not reading the room and having just terrible etiquette. Like you're giving an interview, you know, you finish the interview that you're doing. It doesn't matter if your Lord and Savior is walking by. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have some professionalism. And the AP came out and they apologized, blah, blah, blah. They are apologizing because this shit got caught in the live stream. You know what I mean? Like if there's no video evidence, they wouldn't be apologizing to Babyface like that. I truly believe that. So it's upsetting and just incredibly unprofessional, and it doesn't make any of those people involved look very good.
Y'all sound like someone's uncles out there. Y'all see that chaperone there?
It is.
I'm not gonna be. I know how to pronounce the name right, and I refuse to do it.
Is it
What's the
Chappelle
name?
Roan?
Who is it?
Dave Chappelle Roan.
Chapel Roan.
Whatever.
Whatever t-shirts coming soon.
Yeah. Add them to the collection.
Exactly.
Music industry seems to be that industry that throws away that it throws away their legends, right? It throws them away. If you think about it in the sense of, it is not to say like, you know, don't get into this whole like, you know, our generation, whatever it is. It's the difference between timeless music and shit that lasts about 30 seconds, right? And at the end of the day, they don't really have a lot to hold on to. So they have to kind of go off of what's new because they don't have any background. They don't have anything to go, you know, and say, I know for sure that if that artist saw me talking to Babyface, they would hold up and wait for me to finish my interview with Babyface based upon what they know of Babyface and because any other artist would have been like, no, finish talking to him, show respect, and then I'll come and talk to you after you're done with him. But there lies that whole situation of it is what it is. And the apology was bullshit. They did it to another artist. They've done it to artists all the time. They literally be like talking to somebody, and now the next artist is coming by. All right, that's enough. Like, we need to go get this interview from so-and-so.
Lisa finished the question.
Yeah, I mean, but again, you know, I think it also comes down to, and it ain't got nothing to do with nothing other than, you know, good people are hard to find for certain jobs. And apparently those two are just that's not them. You see the class that other people that are still on there, they don't have no problems. They sit there and they conduct interviews. I don't even know the little girl's name, but it's a small little girl that's been interviewing rap people and all kind of stuff. And she has more class than anybody else that I've seen in a long time, especially for a younger generation. Ask questions, good questions, quality questions, right? That you want to hear. Just, like I said, it's just, hey, good help is hard to find nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's what it is.
Y'all want to know what happens when you take away DEI?
Lord.
Get some unqualified folks on the carpet out there. No, I'm just joking. So here's my quick Chapel Roan story. So you didn't watch the Grammys. But when she got her award for Best New Artist, she went up there and started ripping her label for not having health insurance.
What song does she have?
Somebody in the comment section to know.
No, hold on.
Apparently got a bunch of them.
I probably heard it and just don't.
What song does she have?
Don't profile me for this. Don't profile me.
Give us a preview, CB.
That is wild.
He knew her name. I thought he would know
Give us
the
a preview. Like, I need to know.
know the song.
That is super wild.
Knew the name. But I don't know. Look.
CB, it be your own people, bro.
Just started ripping apart her label for not having health insurance, which is crazy wild because now, like, is that what you want to do on live TV after you just won Grammy? Whatever. All right. This guy.
Man.
I picked that picture on purpose. I picked that one on purpose.
I know her song, y'all.
What's the song?
Oh,
The
you
Pink
know the
Pony
song?
Club. I used her song before.
You didn't even know who the damn artist was.
She's a TikTok. Is she
I
TikTok?
knew who Babyface was though. See, that's the difference.
That's the different. Okay, that
Yeah.
okay, that matters.
Crazy.
All right, this guy right here now. Ooh, Marcus Jordan. Now you may not know who that is, but you know the last name. All right, booked in Florida on DUI, cocaine possession, and resisting arrest charges. Now, why does that last name seem familiar? Well, his daddy's famous.
Why did you get to it like that? What?
I'm just saying, his daddy is probably the greatest basketball player of all time. Some would say LeBron James, Kobe. My era, I'm gonna go with MJ. So apparently, this guy made 2 wrong turns and ended up with his Lamborghini stuck on the train tracks the other night coming home from a gentleman's club. Crying Jordan meme. You know, I should have put the Crying Jordan meme over that mug shot. But anyways, so the police officers find him in stuck on the train tracks. His Lamborghini. You know, so I'm already crying boohoo tears. Your Lamborghini on the train tracks. The booger sugar got him, right? Exactly. So the cop was like, yo, what's going on? He's like, man, look, I just need your help getting me off these train tracks. If you can, that would be amazing. The guy's like, well, I'm a little more concerned about your levels of intoxication right now as we talk. The car can come secondary. So while the cop is doing what he's supposed to do, and nothing's escalating, right? It's just the body camera footage shows it was a kind of a calm kind of interaction. Well, what do you do if your daddy is Michael Jordan during this situation? Are you going to name drop him? Khalil's mad because if Jordan sells out the, we'll get to that. Yeah. But anyways, he drops the name. Well, I'm Michael Jordan's son. Cop is like, okay. Yeah, exactly what happened. And he proceeds to arrest his ass.
So what your daddy gonna do for me? Exactly. So that's just part of it. And then in the cop car, like there's like video footage of Marcus asking for Mariah Carey to be played in the cop car. Guy's definitely privileged, right? So this is the only son we hear about. We don't hear about Jeff. Yeah, I didn't know it was Jeff, right? Because you only hear about Marcus.
You never trust the Marcus. You never.
Wow.
Got a long history with Marcus. You just don't trust the Marcus.
Thoughts on this?
Marcus,
Because
the Marcus, show Marcus, no Marcus.
Mr. Marcus.
They missed the Marcus. Okay, we can't.
This is how we're starting 2025,
bro.
Damn it.
You put me on blast after that? Crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, listen. Hey, kids, don't be an embarrassment to your folks, bro. Like it ain't just you, it's your last name. It ain't much to it. You know what I'm saying? But make something about it. Like this dude. You ain't hear nothing about Jasmine. She's doing great things. Like you said, you don't hear about Jeff. Shit, we don't even know how old the twins are that he got, the youngest ones. But I guarantee you they ain't going to probably be in no mess like this. This dude just sets the bar. But you know what? To be honest. Right? Huh?
Middle child.
Yeah. You know what, though? It's really on par, though, to be honest with you. Because, listen, there's got to be one of them, right? It's just because his daddy is Jordan don't mean that the kids are supposed to act a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Marcus Vick.
I don't have anything else to say.
Marcus Vick. I mean, he was a problem child too.
Marcus. Don't name your child Marcus, please.
Marcus.
Superfly is never going to come back on this show.
Oh shit! Not all Marcuses. Not all Marcuses. He goes by Superfly. We don't never call him Marcus. He goes by Superfly.
I mean, Marcus Graham was some people's idol. You know what I mean? Just
He had a chit chat with Lady Eloise.
He did.
All right. What's on Marcus Jordan?
It's a sad case. Kind of like he said, there's always one. Like you can raise them as best you can, but they will be little pieces of crap sometimes, and it's nothing you can do about it. I'm more concerned with the name dropping, because if I knew that my daddy was famous, I would be trying to like not let nobody know who the hell I am. I don't need no tabloids, no TMZ, no nothing. Like, I'm not about to embarrass them like that. My name is Jane Doe, and I don't remember it because of the drugs. Come on.
Exactly.
I can't.
Embarrassment. Yeah. Y'all laid it all out, man. What I will say is that I really thought that it was hilarious as I was prepping for the show, that one of the articles, the way that they signed off talking about the situation was Marcus became famous for dating Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, teammate of his dad. I was like, yo, that's how they're saying he became famous. That's funny. So
he probably should have dropped that name. He's like, I used to date Larsa Pippen.
Kyle would have been like, oh, me too. What's good, bro? You know.
Carlos said he was seeing with Nicole Murphy.
I mean, not she wasn't in the Lambo on the train tracks.
Right. Yeah, he had somebody else in the car then. All right. This next one I'd like the title "Going Out with a Bang."
We just keep going.
That was insane. That was
keep going off this track.
Welcome to 2025.
No, just go ahead and rename that. Just start over.
Going out with a bang.
You here now?
Okay, we here. Anna Polly. Everybody know who Anna Polly is? Not me.
Nope,
definitely not me. Bro, beers and whiskey. What's good with you? So Anna Polly, we all learn about Anna Polly together. Well, Anna Polly recently in January was filming for her OnlyFans. Yeah, she was filming a threesome on a hotel balcony in Brazil when she fell to her death. We're not cheering death, but that's a hell of a way to go. 29-year-old found dead on the ground floor courtyard at the Mont Blanc Hotel after an intense lovemaking scene, which reportedly sent her over the balcony. Two men she was filming with gave conflicting testimonies to the investigators, but still there's no foul play. But foul play is still not being ruled out. I'm listening. Yeah. Thoughts on this? Are you familiar with Anna Polly?
I'm so happy to pick this person.
I have nothing to say about this topic, bro. You can go to the next person. No, this ain't even this ain't on my radar. I'm sorry.
Come on over here, Kaleo. Come on.
All right, there we go.
What position was they in? Like, that's not on nobody's mind, because let me not. People have experimented with balconies, and
yeah.
How do you like? And you had two people there to ensure your safety, like to secure you. So I need to know the position so I'll know like exactly how the falling occurred. And yeah. And I would be really mad if it wasn't good. Yeah. To just go and die after that. Me and God, one-on-one.
That's really your thought process after that, as you are descending to your death.
If that's gonna be my last scene, like this needs to be an immaculate scene. Like
Way to use God and immaculate all in the same sentence.
And surely, I mean, God would understand. We cool. That's my dog. The Lord is my shepherd. Yeah.
Only thing I can think of is y'all seen Looney Tunes, right? And when Wile E. Coyote always falls off the cliff and that big puff of smoke hits, I was wondering if it was like 69. All right. Well, how can we tie this in? Oh, perfectly.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, but then also D cups.
Shoes. I knew that would get your attention on this show. Check out the Mad Hatter. You hit the lights, and he comes to life. Doreen is so creative, she can make anything that you can think of. The ships and the lightsabers on this cup, she made them by hand. Only a crazy person would use this many stones on a duck. She turned this into this, and everything is handcrafted, so it's quality. She made his mask in like 3 hours for his video shoot. You can come by and make stuff yourself, or you can go to the website and have her make everything for you.
At D-Cup Customs, you get the best. No sublimation, no factory press.
Shout out to D Cup Customs, Doreen, Real Estate Poppy. Save to 15% off your first order, WRSC15. Go to dcupcustoms.com. Now, we spent some time over the break. Me and my bro E at D Cup Customs. We went and checked out the store, the facility. Amazing setup. Shout out to Doreen, who really is very creative. Like, we saw the store, took some dope pictures, got to see like everything she's created and stuff that because you can create stuff in there. You can create pins and all that. So I trust and believe we used our WRC 15 off our purchase. But E, thoughts about D Cup Customs?
It's a great store. Definitely use that WRSC code. And listen, man, you gotta support the people that out here really doing it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk about it, but they've been constantly, a sponsor, and proof is right there. You dig? Like, we purchased some stuff.
Pins, J's. Come on, now. Every sneakerhead needs a Jordan pin.
That's facts.
Yep. Marcus Jordan doesn't even have these.
Wow.
Selling them out the back.
Wow.
He does. So yeah, shout out to Real Estate. dcupcustoms.com. All right. Where are we at now? All right. We gonna go do that.
Yeah. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it. Yeah. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it.
All right. Welcome in. Wait, hold on. Where's my button? Baddie Behavior time with our girl, Sammy Slayedit. All right, Sammy. What do you have for us?
Hey. So y'all know Love Day is coming up, Valentine's Day. And I got like a list of things for the baddies to get their man, side piece, significant other, whoever that is not coochie, because we can't keep gifting coochie for Valentine's Day. It's not a gift, guys.
Who said that?
Yeah. I need you guys to rate some of these gifts. So y'all let me know what y'all think about them. I need some feedback after some of these, but we'll go with the first line. So we have cologne. I think that's like a mid-level gift, if y'all been talking for a little minute, but not too serious. I think cologne is a nice gift. I think that's $1 million. One in a million. One of those by Paco Romaine. But cologne. What y'all think? How y'all feel about getting cologne for B-Day?
I'm down with it.
I mean, I typically have picked out cologne with the ladies, so you know that kind of goes hand in hand.
It's a cool gift.
Yeah.
All right, we got. He ain't got nothing to say.
I thought collectively we agree. Yes.
Okay, I thought because you was funky, you don't engage in that. But anyway, next we got money. If your girl just want to drop some money on you, how y'all feeling?
Just don't leave it on the nightstand. Just don't leave it on the nightstand. We put in a card, make it mean something. We good.
So it can't be left on the nightstand.
You can leave it on the nightstand. It's cool.
I mean,
thank you. Not too picky.
I mean, Jacqueline left it on the nightstand, so I'm gonna say you can leave it on the nightstand.
Okay, next we got a relaxing day at the spa. Just, nice, cool, chill moment. Or it could be, a private session with the masseuse. How we feeling about that?
Couples massage normally works out.
Are y'all not getting loved at home? Because I have y'all are quiet. What's going on?
I've never. So if I got sent to a spa, I've never gotten sent to a spa. So I would appreciate that. That's an exciting, different gift.
Okay.
I'd probably request her to do it though. You dig?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put her to
spicy.
Work.
Okay.
Yeah, put her to work.
Okay. Next we have a gaming system. Your girl gives you a gaming system, and I'm not talking about, it's been out for a few years. When it's fresh off the press, she gives you a gaming system. How you feeling?
If she want my attention the rest of the night, she ain't giving me no gaming system, especially if it's got college football on that. So,
I mean, you're not gonna drop it off there and then get on the game? Like what?
No, because I gotta hit the game. Nah. But I'm not really into games like that, like I used to be. So that wouldn't really be conducive for me. That would be my thing.
Okay.
She can leave it on the nightstand. It's cool. It's cool.
Please.
I have been gifted a video game system before, and that shit was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Okay, CP, what you dropping off? Oh, all right. I ain't mad at you.
What's the second line?
Okay, the next one is a chill night in the house for Valentine's Day. Just like y'all vibing in the house, enjoying each other, spending time together.
How would that be different from most nights?
Okay, know your worth, King. Know your worth.
It's a very valid question.
Right.
And that's true.
If we're not making the holiday anything extra, then
right. And if it's me giving that gift, like, is it reciprocated the same way? Like, if I'm gifting you a night in the house, yeah,
we know that shit ain't going over well.
Well, I mean, did the video game system come with other games? You know what I mean? Because
but it's like
relaxing night in the house. Fire the sticks up, man.
If I give you, if you give me how much ever money is right there, and I give you a night in the house, that's not going over well. That'd be cool.
I think it would depend on the relationship and the the person. Okay, we got up next a vacation. She gives you a vacation.
Oh yeah, send me on vacation with the, golf trip with the bros.
Yeah, golf trip with the bros.
Right.
Thanks, babe.
Absolutely. It's somebody in the chat that's getting flown out like a bad bitch. There's somebody in the chat who getting flown out like a bad bitch. They know who I'm talking about.
Well, shout out to them.
Crazy work.
Someday we'll figure out what they do for a job.
They probably get it left on the nightstand too, bro.
I'm saying. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Okay, bros, beer, whiskey, please. That I'm stressed. Oh, the next one,
Your ex-burger.
The timing couldn't have been better.
What's his next one?
The next one. So I said you can't gift your man no coochie, but these are for the super exuberant ladies that's willing to do this and not stingy. But a threesome, you get extra coochie, not just one coochie.
As long as I'm not going over a balcony.
Too soon.
Too soon. Okay, I'm sorry.
I've been scared off of threesomes.
PTSD.
Makes sense.
Okay.
We got sneakers. I think all of y'all would appreciate sneakers.
Yep.
What if it's a trash pair of
Those can
sneakers,
definitely
though?
be left on the nightstand for sure.
I don't think she would. I don't think any female that would rock with us would buy us a pair of trash sneakers if she really knew us.
If she really cares.
Yeah, because if she buys
That's
trash
the
sneakers, she pretty much knows that she just pretty much she signed her own 2-week notice. So.
How'd you know?
Okay, the next one is tickets to a game, tickets to a concert, tickets to
Yep. I got a tough
game
job.
concert. We're gonna go with games and concerts.
Oh yeah. I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Okay.
Yep.
So we
For
got
sure.
mainly yeses for majority of this. And then the last one is kind of like just the lower level gift. Like you get him something for like his hobby. Like whatever your guy is into. Just get him
Golf
something
trip?
like for that.
That's
see,
cool.
I wasn't saying a golf trip like this
Golf
lower
clubs?
level CV. Golf clubs. There we go. That's close.
If you
All
knew-
clubs can be more expensive than the trip.
Right, that's what I'm saying. See, you
then
gotta
some
be
headphones to listen to music while you golf.
It's
what?
I mean,
not-
Yeah,
play
headphones
golf.
to listen to music while you golf.
So you're gonna ignore your bros that you on the golf course with because you got on headphones from your girl for Valentine's Day.
probably so she could be
Yeah,
talking to
yeah.
you the entire time. You know what I mean? Like checking in.
There you go.
Hey, why are you in the rough
Yeah.
again? God damn it. It's like,
Who knows how wild those golf trips get?
I mean, you're not supposed to see everything.
That's true. That's true. But
Those are a
that
lot
was
of,
my list. That was
good
some
gifts.
Suggestions for the baddies. Don't just gift coochie. You have a wide variety of things.
shouldn't be a gift.
I'm gonna take the coochie. All right. So it's been about a month since we had any shenanigans from our bro. But go ahead, E. What we got
All
Uh,
for
right.
that? Is it just E?
Welcome back, everybody. Again, glad everybody made it to 2025. Listen, we gonna just stay on par with the shenanigans, and I mean, this is a conversation piece for sure. I would definitely need the ladies to chime in because I need answers. All right, this week's Is It Just E is why do females crash out what they do when they go out to eat, and let's say like your order somehow gets messed up. Let's say you order salmon, rice, and some green beans, and they bring out salmon, potatoes, and green beans, and you be like, hey, listen, you know what, I'm cool, I'll go ahead and eat the potatoes. But she'd be like, you ordered the rice, and then they be trying to send it back, where the whole time you just be like, hey, listen, like, I'm cool, I don't need, it's cool, I can have rice some other time, whatever the case, I'll just eat what's here. I think it's a thing of, we don't want to send shit back because you already know how most of your food come back if you do send it back in the kitchen. But I'm just trying to figure out or is it that dudes are non-confrontational? We just kind of just be like, hey, listen, you know what? It's still food. I know I paid for, potatoes, but I got rice or whatever the case may be. So it is what it is. So I need to know, what's the crash out about the food situation? Like, y'all really be on some shit. Like, no, you ordered So, excuse me, ma'am, this thing, thank you. And just be like, yo, he ordered this and he, this is what, I apologize. And then the whole time, dude, just be there and be like, I'm cool with it. I don't, you don't have to take this shit back. Like, I'll eat this right here. So I need to know what is that, right? What's going on with that? Sammy, what's good?
I actually don't fight the people in restaurants, but my baby mama do. Okay, if you in here, girl, let everybody know, because she will send everybody food back. But no, like I'll request like, hey, this was on the ticket, can we fix this? But I'm not gonna like just get irate, because again, I know how food service workers get when food gets sent back and when people are rude. But I think it is the principle. Like you ordered this, they didn't come out with this. A part of their job is to bring out a correct order. Maybe.
Super facts.
Just
saying
that.
Look, I appreciate you for trying to stand up for me. We ain't sending food back at all. So no matter what it is that I ordered, if it's wrong, I'm good. I'm perfectly fine when it's right. You got the order right, because you don't want to know. You send that shit back. Let me just tell you. I'm doing
that. So y'all gonna eat cold food?
All of your food.
What is cold? Y'all gonna eat cold food? Cold fish? Because he just said he ordered salmon and rice and some other stuff. He gonna eat cold fish?
Look, it's right. No matter what.
It's right no matter what.
I ordered steak because I'm allergic to salmon. You bring me salmon, I'm gonna eat it, because we got it right. We got it right.
Lord.
I'm just
I think it's a
people right,
positive
man.
way. Like you can approach it without being confrontational.
Yeah, just treat your food people right. That's all.
You're good.
Watch the movie Waiting. That'll teach you some stuff if you've never seen it.
I'm doing that.
The soundboard is.
Let me tell you,
it's going crazy in 2025.
You don't have to send your food back. Is at DC Shy Pie. Save 10%. Oh, and it's the Super Bowl this weekend. So if you're in the DMV area, because it's probably too late to get one flew out to you, unless you can be whatever area that guy in the chat that get flown out like a bad bitch is in, he can bring you one if he goes somewhere. WRC 10, save 10%. DC Shy Pie. Shout out to Grant. Shout out to Margaret. Y'all know what it is. Come on now. Deep dish, black owned Chicago style pizza. All that good stuff. Yep. Look, all that good stuff. Save 10%. WRC 10. While you watch the Super Bowl or movies on Valentine's Day or whatever. WRC 10. Damn. Are we here yet? All right, let's go. All right. Real quick, I just thought about it too. When you send your food back and it comes back, the texture may have changed on the food. I feel the rain. 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 It's raining all over me. I'm moist. I'm moist. Call and response, I said I'm moist. I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist. I'm moist. Yes, I am. Rain all over me. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. Yes, I am. I'm saturated. All right, CB. God, what we got for that copper chop? The copper chop. First one of 2025. 5.
Yeah, we're starting it off with a 2-pack because we've been on a hiatus, so we got some sneakers to talk about. Asia Wilson, already one of the greatest female basketball players of all time. She debuted her signature sneaker, the A1. It will be releasing in May. We did not see a price on it yet, but sneakers looking pretty good. Want to know if you guys are on the lookout for that, and are you going to be in on this initial pink colorway, or are you going to wait for some of the other colors? And then Nike actually has what might be their next hit as far as a runner goes with the Pegasus Premium. Those have dropped, and we're kind of waiting for more colors to drop on these. These sold out, and these are going for $210. These are interesting because they got 3 different cushioning technologies being used. But to start, the A1, are y'all copping or chopping? And then following up, the Pegasus Premium for $210. You copping or chopping those? I like these. I like them both. These are 2 model of shoes that are on my lookout for list in 2025. So I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cop both. Maybe not this colorway, but Pegasus is always a comfortable shoe.
Yep.
A darker colorway for sure. I'm not sure of the colors. Maybe if they even had a red.
The very next one's supposed to be a black.
Okay, we'll go black.
And
These for sure, I'll cop. Maybe even that colorway. I like colors, and I'm pretty sure I got a couple. Or the Aunt Pearls pink shoe.
Yep.
These are dope. Both, yes. E.
For sure, want to see a different colorway in this. I mean, the Asia joints. They hit the mark with that one. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to market the first shoe, especially after all that we had talked about, that some of the other athletes had already gotten shoes right before her, which, how is she like damn near the face of the WNBA and doesn't have her own signature shoe, but at least they did it right. So for sure I cop a pair of those. And yeah, CB and I were talking about the Pegasus joints. Different colorway. I did hear that because of the top part of it is super light, that it's not a shoe that you wear out in the wintertime or kind of fall. Like, it's definitely a spring or summertime shoe because it's definitely hella ventilated.
Yep.
Interesting to see though if they can really
a Volt colorway in that.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Interesting to see if they can really mesh those 3 cushions together, because I did kind of watch a couple of videos where people were saying that cool for running, but not long distances, and then also not necessarily just a shoe that you would probably just want to wear a whole lot, just because it says it is kind of unstable as far as like the difference in the cushioning is that you are going to lean forward because it's, I guess the heel is higher, so is what it is. We'll see.
All right. That's in that move. There you go.
I would cop the cute little pink ones because they're pink and it's my favorite color. The others might be a little too high off the ground for me. I like to be a little closer to the ground.
This is like a shoe wedge, a tennis shoe wedge, like a wedge tennis shoe, right? Don't the wedges get you up high?
Don't piss me off because I wear platforms, not wedges. We
Okay,
had this
platform.
debate.
You're right. You're right. Okay.
Didn't we have a segment on this?
We did, but I'm looking at the way like it's sitting and I'm a fall. I'm not good with balance. I'm already short. It's
right. What do you say?
But the pink ones for sure. They're so cute.
All right. Okay. So let's do this. Show some sneakers and let's get up out of here. All right. What do you say? I'm here for the comments.
Quintople's here for one comment and one comment only.
Right.
T-shirt on the way too, for sure. We got to make that one happen.
Yep. Some merch stuff on the way too. We got to get all that taken care of. All right. We're going to lead off shoe and tell with some New Balances. Shout out to the homies in the group chat who got these for me for my birthday. No, we got some.
You're welcome.
Exactly. With 1906 is A. But yeah, kind of dope. I saw these in the advertisement. I like the blue. They got this weird little tassel flap on it, but that's fine. Knotted shoelaces. Like, I don't know if you ever seen shoelaces with like the knot in them.
Yep.
Different. Dope though. Super comfortable. I mean, they New Balance. So. Super comfortable. Worn a few times. Worn today. Yeah. So finally got the 1906s in the collection because we all know the blunder I had last year. I thought I ordered them and I ordered something else. But yeah. Dope. E.
Don't wear those out here, by the way. Because I'm on this Volt kick this year. Again, I've always kind of started off the year with the good juju for certain shoes. I don't know. Me and the bro see we got to get Live from the Cheap Seats back, but I think we also should have we can have a conversation that I don't know if the Air Max ones really did us justice last year. I mean, we clearly copped pairs, but I think they was low. But with that being said, though,
not very many new pairs.
Facts. I think I'm just gonna go on this whole Volt kick. Shout out to the bro Cleo, our football team. You know, we just kind of did our thing. So I know it's a shoe that I've had before, but I'm definitely it's about to be a Volt season for me. Summertime, springtime, whatever it is, but be on the lookout because I think again being different, and I already talked about how the fives are being fucked up because of DJ Khaled. I also saw somebody else making a collab with the fives. I'm truly over it at this point. I think the Air Max game, old school, new school, whatever it is, like that's just what I'm on this year. So good juju to everybody with the Air Max. If I reach out to you because I need you to log into Sneaker app to get me a pair of Air Maxes, do it without any questions. Thank you. And don't listen to Cardo because he's gonna get your head knocked off.
We can't have that. Yeah, so talking about Air Max ones that we purchased in 2024 but might not have actually received until calendar year 2025. We're going to start the year off strong. I was really excited to get these joints. Had to put in a pre-order through the Nike hopefully you can see that, the dot swoosh. Yeah, it's their dot swoosh collective. And these are the Air Max 1 polish.
You can wear those in these neighborhood.
I can. So yeah, it's a take on the University Red, arguably the most classic of all the Air Max 1 colorways, and they did it in like a pixelated form. So these joints are cool, man. I'm really pumped about these. So I couldn't put them as a sneaker of the year candidate in 2024 because I didn't have them, but I bought them then. So who knows? But here we go.
Dope. All right.
I bought something for the baddies this week. No shoes.
Cool wedges.
Don't piss me off. Bought something for the baddies this week, not shoes. I think I bought these before, but they made a new line. So these are the lip oils by Elf. Really hydrating, really nice. We about to start getting into the spring. But they added shimmer, y'all. Shimmer. Okay. So I know y'all looking confused. Y'all like, what the hell is this? But yeah,
out of my element.
The glitter, the shimmer makes your lips extra more popping. So yeah, baddies, if you like your lips to look nice and glossy, get you some of these.
Extra more.
10 of them. Extra more. And yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, look at that. 4 minutes over after we've been gone for a while, but that's how it is. So first of all, we want to thank Sammy Slayedit for a Baddie Behavior February edition. Next week, I'm assuming Takeover Thursday, when we'll have Takeover Trina here. I'll be back. CB will be back. E will be back. And, we'll talk some things. But where can you find us coming up? Well, tomorrow, shout out to Kendall B. Kendall B Morning Show on Station Head, Twitch, and Blast Radio. Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come in there, have a good time with us. Also tomorrow, 12 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time, we are Something Else Presents Abstract with me, which I'm trying to finish up how the show's going to go tomorrow because with this recent news of Irv, I got to do something for for that whole movement. But we're going to try to blend that in like we always do. Also got a blast presence that's happening. Haven't quite figured out the night or necessarily what the name of the show is. So at this point, we've been saying, so what is this going to be? What is this going to be? But I might do one coming up. Oh man, I got an hour. We got an hour and a half, fellas, before 2 Chainz and Larry June drops. Yeah,
yep,
hour and a half, and that's going to happen. Maybe play some of that tomorrow too. But other than that, Sammy, where can we find you? All your social.
Y'all know, Sammy Slayedit. All social platforms except for TikTok. Sammy Slayedit again on TikTok. But yeah, Sammy Slayedit, and then you can find all my other things if you find Sammy Slayedit.
All right, perfect. Other than that, look,
Lamar just got robbed.
Okay.
Waiting on Larry June. Exactly. NBA Super Bowl this week. Predictions, real quick. Super Bowl predictions. We got Kansas City Chiefs versus Philadelphia Eagles, which is a rematch from 2 years ago, I believe.
Yep.
So, prediction, CB?
I usually, when it comes to sports, usually used to not getting what I want, which would mean in this instance that this game is going to be played. I don't want the Eagles to win just because I am a Washington fan and on some division stuff, I got to be a hater. And we know that Pat Mahomes probably has the most insufferable family that's on like a major NFL team. You know what I mean? So I will be rooting for the Chiefs, but it's one of those things that, I'm going to be hanging with the fam. That's what it's going to be about way more.
Got you. Yeah, I'm going for Chiefs. I've been wanting them pretty much all season. I want to see history being made. Right now, Tom is considered, the GOAT and has done a lot of different things. But one thing that has eluded him is a three-peat.
Yep.
And this is the first time we ever get to see a three-peat in the NFL. This is the one I want to see. So I'm going with the Chiefs. E.
Philly by 10.
Philly by 10? Okay. Sammy?
I'm going with the birds. Bird.
Okay. We'll split down the middle here. All right. So, all right, great. Well, appreciate everybody for watching. Let me see. Let me put this.
Good job. Go water your plants. Drink some tea.
Oh, no. One last thing. Because we got to do it. One last thing. And then we get up out of here. It is. Where can you find us? Gen X TV as well. Make sure you go download the Gen X TV app on Fire TV and Roku, and then go to the on-demand section and look at all the great dope creators, shows, and movies and all that. But you can also check out the We Are Something Else catalog there. But we will be doing a show live by March.
Bang, bang.
By March. So we're going to be doing a show there. We'll be doing a show there. So a show there. But other than that, y'all, look, where's the...
Follow us on YouTube at WRSC Podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe.
All day coming, I ain't vision in the past. But then jumping to the bag, they ain't coming,